Hi everyone, welcome into the UPMC Rooney Sports Complex for the Playbook presented by Microsoft Copilot. All right, it's a rematch. Cincinnati Bengals, they're coming to town. This is true, and I say it every year. Teams win championships. Teams win games. Now, why I'm setting this up, Cincinnati has a potent offense. I think everybody knows that. They put 30 to 50 points on everybody, not just the Steelers, everybody. And it's a real problem. That's why it takes a team to help beat them. So I want to show you just how the Steelers went about attacking their offense initially in the first matchup. And this is about as good as you can do. You know, they got two dynamic receivers that everybody knows about. You got Higgins and you got Jamar Chase. Okay, they tried to neutralize those guys the best they could a majority of the game. This is a great example of that. They tried to double them. You know, you got Higgins at the top, Jamar Chase at the bottom. When we snap the ball, both of them are going to run in-breaking routes. The Steelers end up doubling them. Do a good job here. They take them away. But they have other depth at their wide receivers. Their names might be not well known, but you have one-on-one matchups that they won in this particular matchup, and they do actually every Sunday against defenses. This is the problem. They're so deep that you can double their two best guys, take them away, but their third best guy can be good enough to be your guy in the case of this one. Now, they got a really explosive play. So how do you go about helping your defense from an offensive perspective? Well, controlling the tempo, the ability to run the football, and finish drives and score points. If you think of the last matchup, 2 turnovers, a touchdown called back, those all hurt. But one area of the Cincinnati Bengal defense that they have struggled with all year, and they continue to struggle, is the perimeter. You know, they do not handle the perimeter very well. Rather, it's a run. This particular play is a pass play, but it's very similar to a run. The Bears attacked their perimeter and just destroyed them. They just don't respond very well. They don't hold contain. Once you pitch the ball here, inside defenders are already lost. They're outflanked, and everybody else is accounted for on the perimeter. Even though this is type of a pass play, it's no different than a pitch play from under center. But you can see how they don't react to it very well. You got both guys accounted for, and you got your receiver on the perimeter. Chunks of yards, big play. They did this the entire game, quite honestly, to them. Well, in the first matchup, we did it as well. We ran on the perimeter. We were very successful. This is to the short side of the field, and as we pitched the ball, just watch how late they are at responding, and they just don't get off blocks. So they do a great job, and if you give Jalen an opportunity to get going, he's so powerful and dynamic, he's going to break tackles. And that's exactly what he does here. He complements what's gone up front. You get a 12-yard run. When you get those type of runs in the NFL, those are considered big yards. I mean, big chunks run. We run to the wide side of the field here. Same thing. As you pitch the ball, people are accounted for and they're late at responding, and they don't do a very good job of holding contain. You know, as soon as you play inside and you're trailing, too late. You got people accounted for inside. Now, this run is one guy away from a home run right here. The safety ends up doing a good job of getting him down, but he's not a particularly good tackler. So in this matchup, when you look at the second go around, you got to eliminate the turnovers, but you also got to help your defense by how you control the ball, how effectively you do run the ball, and then you complement that with the passing game. You do that, you win the second matchup.